Hey there everyone, Aaron here. Welcome to another episode of Gideon's Tactical. Today, we're going to be doing a field test and review on the Marttiini Condor Timberjack fixed blade. That's what we got here before us. This is another great offering from the Scandinavian countries. This particular blade is designed and made in Finland instead of Sweden, like most Moras. This is very similar to a Mora. Just got some different properties and different design, so that if you're kind of sick of your Mora clipper, or you just want another blade very similar to that, this is going to be a great offering from Finland. So we'll be calling this Timberjack because it's called the Condor Timberjack. Marttiini is the company. I'm sure I'm probably mispronouncing that, but it sure looks like Marttiini. So we'll be calling it the Timberjack throughout the rest of this review. Let's give you some basic specs, and then we'll begin to use this sweet little Scandi blade. Alright, so real quick, the basic specs here on the Timberjack are that you have a 3.9-inch blade. So just basically a 4-inch blade, which is great. You know, it's going to do all your cutting tasks, bushcraft tasks, you know, stuff like that. It is an 1/8 of an inch thick blade, so a little bit thicker stock than, say, your Mora companion. It is 1095 high carbon steel, Scandi grind. Half of it is coated up here, half of it is uncoated down here by the edge, which is good. I like that a lot, actually. So there's not a lot, you know, to give you drag near the edge here with that nice mirror image finish. But then it's got some coating to kind of fight against some rust, you know, up top, because 1095 will definitely rust. The spine is a 90-degree angle. You're going to see that in just a second. It can throw sparks. It is a partial tang. We'll talk about a little bit about that later. It weighs in at just under 5 ounces, so very nice, lightweight, and it comes with a little polymer plastic sheath and rubberized handles. So that is the deal with the Marttiini Timberjack. Let's go ahead and start using this blade.
If you have bigger stuff, you can kind of chop a little bit.
Nice amount of carving with the Timberjack. Man, this thing just slides through wood like butter. Tasty. Man, that Scandi grind can just make short work of this piece of wood. Making that curl stick, that feather stick, look at that. Awesome. Very easy to do with that Timberjack. Oh my gosh. Awesome, awesome, awesome to get very thin, very fine shaving done with this Timberjack blade. Awesome. Very, very easy. Sweet. Okay, we got the Timberjack here. We're going to do a little nylon rope cutting just to see how this Scandi grind performs. I'm sure it's just going to fly. Yep, no pressure at all. And it goes right through that nylon cord. Very easily to do with the Timberjack. Awesome. So great edge geometry with that Scandi grind. You know, zero bevel. Awesome. Awesome Scandi grind. Wicked sharp going right through that heavy-duty nylon rope. So another great feature, I don't know if it was intended or not, with the Timberjack is that the back spine can easily throw sparks. I've been trying to film it during the day when we've been out on excursions testing this thing, and I just can't get the good lighting so you guys can see the sparks really well, so I'm doing it just back here on the back porch. I just want to show you, you can see they're real easy. I'm getting a huge throw with the back of this spine. Very easy to do, no modifications with your Timberjack. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the handle here on the Timberjack. You can see that it's a nice rubberized handle. You got a really nice hook back here, so very ergonomic in your hand. Kind of a palm swell along the handle, checkering along the sides. Very ergonomic. I wear large size gloves, and you can see I got a little bit of room right there by that guard to protect my hand. So I really like the overall feel, the comfort of it. Got a little bit of jimping and tension and jimping right there, but nice and flat to the spine. So, and then I do really like that aggressive guard right here. Really protects your hand. You feel really comfortable and secure when you're holding the Timberjack. It is a partial tang, so the tang goes about to right here, right where this kind of circle starts, and that's the end of the tang. But again, you know, this is under 4, just a hair under 4 inches, so you're not going to be doing any heavy duty chopping, obviously no lanyard hole, you know, or pommeling, you know, hammering in stuff. This is just purely a cutter, a slicer, and a bushcrafter, and that's it. You're not going to do any sort of huge crazy survival tasks with this, but again, this is going to do so much work for you, and at under $20, I mean, so impressive. But that's the overall handle. You know, any way you hold it just feels very comfortable in your hand. All right, let's take a look at the sheath here on the Timberjack. Polymer plastic sheath, you know, really inexpensive, but does get the job done. You can see there you got a little drainage hole down here, which is good to keep, you know, the water from, you know, getting collected here and starting to rust out your blade. You got that kind of drop leg design right here. No hook or clip or anything. It's just either you have to weave it through your belt and it's very thin, or, you know, wrap paracord through it and make some sort of drop leg. I do like that it is drop leg. Then you can see here, real nice retention, no rattle, not coming out, so the retention's good. And then you got that really nice hook there on the handle design. Tommy, back up, bud. That you can easily pull the blade out, use it, click the blade back into place. So for $18, not a bad sheath. You're gonna probably, if this is your go-to small blade, you're gonna probably want to upgrade to a leather or some sort of Kydex. But again, 18 bucks. It's not made in China. It's made in Finland. You know, not a bad sheath. Gets the job done. All right, so let's go ahead and wrap up this review on the Timberjack, and I just wanted to throw in a competitive option here, the extremely classic Mora Companion. This is obviously an amazing blade. Almost every single one of you either have this knife or should own this knife. So the differences here, because I'm sure a lot of you are kind of wondering, the differences are, you know, this is going to run you, the Mora is going to run you about $14. This one's going to run you about $18, so $4 more. They're going to come with the exact same quality kind of plastic sheath, so nothing different there. They both have the same kind of type of steel. Both are going to have this similar grind. You are going to get some coating on half of the blade with the Marttiini, and you can throw sparks off the spine without modding anything. You cannot do that with the Mora, and the Mora doesn't come with any type of, you know, kind of coating. And I will say that the Marttiini Timberjack is a little more ergonomic in my hand. I like the handle construction and design a little bit better. It gives me a little bit better traction with the checkering, and it just fills out my hand a little bit better. I like the deeper guard than what you'd be getting on the Mora. So just a couple things like that. Now granted, it's $4 more, and both of these at under $20 are great buy. And so really it's just up to you. I'd recommend getting one of each and testing them out and seeing which one you like more than the other. They're both great little bushcraft knives. You know, throw in a kit, pair it up with an axe or a larger, you know, wilderness blade. They can just do a plethora of things, and particularly the Marttiini Condor Timberjack, excuse me, is a great buy. It's a little bit more expensive, only by about $4 than your Mora, but it is totally worth it, and will give you a little bit better options with being able to throw sparks, and I think give you a little bit more ergonomic handle than a Mora. So I hope this video has helped you guys out. Thanks so much for watching. Well, everyone, thank you so much for watching this particular episode of Gideon's Tactical. Please subscribe, comment, like the videos, share the videos, and check out our Facebook page. You can find it on the YouTube homepage of Gideon's Tactical. Like our Facebook page, where you'll get updates of upcoming videos, you'll get photos, as well as upcoming gear, new gear releases, you know, that products and companies that are released, as well as behind the scenes footage and bloopers that you'll never see make it to YouTube. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. Stay equipped, stay prepared. We'll see you out there.